Guys, if you are hearing echoes, let me know. I am trying a new audio system because I know mic has been giving some problems, but this mic now attached to this mixer in the back, which can neutralize the audio issues. So let me know if my voice is echoing. Started. So I guess I'm doing good. You guys can hear me. So today we're going to be discussing Jupiter in the third house for Navamsa chart. And I apologize I couldn't get this out on time on Thursday because I've got daddy duty. So I'm a dad, I am a nanny, I am a housekeeper. At the same time, I'm a professor because I'm taking care of my school, home, everything, and it's just like lots and lots of responsibilities. Saturn is making me work, which is good, keeping me active. And my God, this past weekend, I can't believe things that I've learned, the things that I've learned. Oh my God, it's spooky. The things I've learned, including definite secrets of like ascendance. Oh my God, amazing. And actually, today I'm going to be starting my lesson of ascendance and understanding Lagna Academy. Academy. So that's going to be fun. But let's get back to our video of Jupiter in the third house for Navamsa chart. This is one of the best placement to be in, especially when you want to be assured that like you want to go to an astrologer and you ask, will I be married? Will I be married? I love Brazil too. um, this is that one position that says yes, you will be married, because look what's happening in this Navamsa now. The most benefic of planet Jupiter is in the third house of communication, which means that the communication between you and your spouse, or communication in the second half of your life, will be about big ideas, optimism, bringing hope into the marriage, bringing hope into people's lives. And then Jupiter, with its fifth aspect, aspects the seventh house. Fifth, fifth aspect of Jupiter, it represents the fifth house of Purva Punya Bhava, meaning the good deeds of past life are coming through Jupiter's aspect. And the fifth aspect is on the seventh house, which shows that the good deeds of your past life are actually now giving you marriage. They're giving you marriage. Then the ninth aspect of Jupiter, okay, is on the 11th house of hopes, wishes, and desires in Navamsa. Ninth house represents the blessings of the ancestors, Pitris. And due to the good deeds of Pitris coming to you, Jupiter through marriage will be fulfilling your hopes, wishes, and desires. Now, of course, I don't know how this Jupiter is placed. In a certain sign, Chatra, certain aspect is on Jupiter. So if I'm giving you right now the 100% positive aspect of Jupiter, it'll fluctuate. It'll be there. I don't care even if it's Jupiter's debilitated, it will give good effect. It'll actually give you marriage too, even if it's Jupiter's debilitated. But the level of that positivity, negativity, will only be seen when you analyze the whole chart. Then seventh aspect of Jupiter is on the ninth house. With the marriage, one will do a lot of pilgrimage traveling. Let's say if you're in India, get married, perhaps every year you go to Shriddi, Sri Sai Baba, go to Amritsar, go to Haridwar. You guys make this religious pact that, let's go, keep taking our kids every year, let's do things, let's travel, let's, and not travel for pleasure of us, but let's travel for a higher pleasure. That's the seventh aspect of Jupiter showing. Because seventh aspect of Jupiter shows the people that you come across, the people that Jupiter is bringing you across. When it looks at the ninth house, it's going to bring you across saints, sadhus, preachers, imams, sadhus, whatever religious, spiritual figures are there, you're going to come across them. Now, one thing that I can say with this Jupiter, I don't care if Jupiter is exalted or debilitated or neutral, but a person does not like to spend much time at home. With this particular Jupiter, a person will not find that neediness to be home all the time. Because here's the thing. We understand in basic concept that Jupiter is the most benefic planet. It's a karka of children, it's a karka of wealth, it's a karka of hopes, wishes, and desires. But one of the most important thing that you have to understand that Jupiter is a guru, Brihaspati. Okay? Jupiter thinks about domestic life as the last thing. Because for Jupiter, being out in the king's court is the number one agenda. Jupiter wants to go out there, be a war strategist for the king, advise the king on how things are going. So what happens is when Jupiter is at home, he will only be concerned with the ideas of the kingdom. What I need to do to make it better. But in the third house, Jupiter is in 12th from the fourth house. So most of the time, one's benefic and inspiration, one's hopeful desires will be much more met, will be much more alive when the person is traveling, dealing with their professional life, dealing with large organizations. But again, whether you have a Jupiter there or not, most of the people are working, in a professional space. So your home is empty 8-9 hours out of the day anyway. But with this Jupiter, what happens is when a person is in the home, they feel that they kind of like bring their work within the home. They're always thinking of the professional things, what they're learning, what they want to learn versus taking care of the household things. That's the thing with Jupiter. But and also, and obviously career does very well for this person. But the thing is, the other thing we also see is that Jupiter brings a benefic light on debts. So debts within the marriage, within the second half of life, whatever debts you have will somehow either work in your favor or you'll always be able to pay those debts off. Like there's this easygoing nature towards debt. Some people like me, even if I have $300 on a credit card, I'm uneasy in my mind. Until those 300 is paid off, I'm very uneasy. I don't like having any kind of a credit card debt, nothing. Only when my credit card is at zero, I feel that calmness. My wife is opposite. My wife's like, oh, it's only $600. Calm down. You don't need to like worry about paying it right off. Your billing cycle is till next month. But I want to pay it off right away. So with this particular Jupiter, the person is at much more ease towards like trying to pay those debts off. So overall, this Jupiter is pretty much a stamp by universe saying that yes, you are to get married, you are to find that partner. Now, the second step we want to see when we see this is to see Atmakarka of Navamsa. Remember the Atmakarka of Navamsa, which is what? Venus. how is Venus and how is the seventh lord of Navamsha in the Navamsha. And there are other tricks too, but Venus and seventh lord, once Jupiter aspects the seventh house, Venus and seventh lord will simply then tell you how the married life will be, longevity of the spouse, what you will gain through marriage. But yes, Jupiter is giving you marriage. Unless, of course, there's a yoga of no marriage happens between the Navamsha and the birth chart, then it's a completely different thing. Then you're just, you know, uh, coming across a lot of people as a brahmacharya in a way. And you're pretty much, married to the world or married to God. But on a normal level, yes, it is a positive, very, very good placement for marriage and other things. Okay? So, I mean, I can say a whole lot more with this, but again, I can't because I don't know what sign we're looking at, what, aspect is on Jupiter, because then you can look at many, many other aspects, happening. You don't know where Jupiter signs are placed in the. We'll get to all. Anyway, we hope this has helped. And then today I will also film the conjunction I will put towards. Okay. Anyway, guys, we'll see you later. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below. And again, I'm gonna, show some of the hidden codes of Ascendant today in my full Magha Vedic Astrology Academy. Got for that as if you're a student. Anyway,